Have you ever looked at your baby and wondered what they actually think of you? Not whether they love you, not whether they feel safe, but what they genuinely think you are. Do they think you are a giant, a protector, a magic creature that appears and disappears without explanation? We spend so much time tracking their milestones, but almost nobody asks the stranger question. What is going on inside that tiny head when those eyes look up at you? Your baby does not know your name, your job, your stress, your past, or your plans for their future. They know something much more raw than that. So the real question is not, does your baby know you? It's, what kind of creature do they think you are? Babies are not blank slates. Every time researchers design a smarter test, babies pass it. They cannot speak, they cannot walk. But inside those small bodies, something sophisticated is already running, watching, judging. And what they conclude about us in those first months may shape how they see the entire world. Let's go through it. From the moment a baby is born, there's one thing they're wired to search for: your face. Newborns can't see clearly beyond 8 to 12 inches. The world is a blur. But that distance is roughly how far your face is when you hold them. That is not a coincidence. Within hours, babies prefer human faces over random patterns. Within days, they prefer your face over a stranger's. Within weeks, they read your expressions like a language they were born knowing. When you smile, their brain lights up. When you disappear from view, they wait. When you come back, something in them settles. To your baby, your face is the entire news channel for the universe, and they're watching every broadcast. Your baby knew your voice before they ever saw your face. In the last trimester, babies can already hear. Your voice travels through fluid and tissue and becomes the first familiar pattern in their developing brain. Newborns prefer their mother's voice over any other on earth, not because they've met her, but because they've already been listening for months. That high-pitched, slow, musical tone you feel embarrassed about, researchers call it infant-directed speech. It's not just cute, it's engineered. It helps babies separate sounds and decode language. Your baby doesn't understand your words yet, but they understand your music. Until around 8 months old, your baby doesn't fully understand you still exist when you leave the room. It's called object permanence, and babies don't have it at first. When you walk out and your baby cries, it's not just loneliness. To them, you may have genuinely ceased to exist. The concept of somewhere else hasn't been built yet. Every time you leave, the most important entity in their world vanishes into nothing. Every time you return, you reappear from nowhere. You are performing a magic trick several times a day without knowing it. This is why peekaboo isn't a silly game. It's a lesson in reality. Things that go away can come back. The giant creature that feeds me still exists even when I can't see it. Here's the strangest piece. Your baby loves you in a way that has no language attached yet. They don't have the word love. They don't understand why you'd give up sleep and quiet evenings just to watch them breathe. But they feel something that pulls them toward you. Something that makes your return from another room feel like relief. Researchers who study attachment say this bond isn't just emotional. It's neurological. It literally shapes the developing brain. The security a baby feels with a consistent caregiver affects how they handle stress and relationships for the rest of their life. Your baby doesn't know what you mean to them, not in words, but their brain is being built around you. Here's the strange part. We've spent centuries asking what babies need from us. We almost never ask what they already know. Babies aren't waiting to become intelligent. They arrive intelligent. In a language we're not very good at reading. Your baby isn't waiting for you to teach them about the world. They're watching you to figure out if the world is worth trusting. That happens in ordinary moments. The way you respond at 3 a.m. The way you look at them when they're just lying there, doing nothing in particular. We worry so much about whether we're doing this right. But here's what the science keeps quietly saying underneath all of it. What your baby thinks of you isn't shaped by any single decision. It's shaped by the accumulation of ordinary moments. The presence, the warmth, the face that comes back. Your baby doesn't need a perfect parent. They need a real one. The one who keeps showing up. Because to your baby, you are not a person with flaws and doubts and a complicated history. You are the whole world, and the whole world just walked back into the room.